Fire.
Fire.
Fire, fire, fire.
Uh-oh. You know what? We're gonna move that, blow that out.
Okay.
And that's what I'm doing. Just take it outdoors. I just saved this wedding. Whole building could have burned down. Am I a hero? Maybe. Hello. Welcome to Hereford, Texas. I always try to take you to the most exotic parts of the country. Here at the Hilltop Event Center. Honestly, it looks pretty flat here. I don't know if it's necessarily on a hilltop, but technicalities aside, out here, very, very excited to be filming the second half of Paul and Monica's wedding. Yesterday, we were in beautiful Paladero Canyon, and it looked absolutely incredible. Today, rustic barn venue. I feel like half the weddings I shoot are in barns. We got another barn. Here we go. This is Texas. What do you expect? Other exciting news, I do have the Sony a7 IV with me, unreleased yet, coming out, gonna be announced very soon. So excited to shoot this wedding with it. It's gonna be insane. All right, we need to film some establishing shots now. Rachel's already running around getting some amazing angles for me. Then gotta go inside, meet the DJ, figure out how we're gonna plug in for the ceremony, etc. We already filmed the couple getting ready yesterday for their previous ceremony, so we don't need to film them getting ready today again. It's a weird day. We're going straight into the ceremony, then the reception. No prep at all. Straight to it. All right, let's go do it. I stepped in some bubble gum. Like it's like all, you getting this?
Let me see.
Quality. Oh. Look at that. It's like fresh gum too. This is the worst. Okay, honestly though, if I had to choose between bubble gum or a cow poop, might take the bubble gum, so it's okay. Rachel's getting her details. I'm gonna go get the audio stuff and we will, if you're not aware, Hereford is the beef capital of America, and the amount of flies, very impressive, very impressive. Also the smell. Rachel said do not talk about that. I brought up the smell, I'm sorry. Cut that out. It is quite dim. Wait for the children to leave. Of course, they didn't close the door. Okay, I'm gonna do just a little push along here this way, because this is easy. These candles are already lit. Little push tilt down. Nothing crazy. Just a little bit of detail. Very, very nice. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Now we get to blow out some candles. Detail shot's done. We can begin the blowing process. It's the world's smallest soundboard, I love it. It's a little baby.
That's all I got, yeah.
No, that's all you need. You got stereo out. I'm gonna try those or the phones. We know what we got to work with here. Very simple soundboard setup. Just gonna need a 1/4-inch output. Gonna plug that into the headphones. Do a mic check, make sure that the sound's gonna sound good for the toasts. I'm already getting hungry again. I know, I might need to go back to that taco stand. Man, you're set up so early, now you're just like, what do? I guess I just chill for a while.
Chilling, yeah,
All right, let's see, let's try. Ooh. Well, okay, I don't wanna, I hate when it pops. I always get in trouble. I'm like, I'm sorry. Try the stereo out there. Barely picking up anything, so let me try I'll do the phones out. I'm sorry. Oh. Check, 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 check. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Love it, getting it super clear. Thank you. Okay. And then, is there a plug down here that I can hijack? Oh my goodness, there's one left. Thank God. Okay. Okay, cool. That's done. Now I need to go plug in this audio stuff back outside. We'll have it at their ceremony. Bring it right in for the reception. One quick plug. Good to go to record. Yeah. We're doing it. We're getting set up. Gotta stop my lights still. We'll get to that. All right. It's so bright. It's just so bright. Oh. Well, then we can move this down whenever we do, whenever they do the toast. That'll work well. And then I have like a little mic sleeve I like to put on with a secondary recorder, but it shouldn't have messed with any of your stuff. So that should be good.
I got 25 feet.
Okay, so we've got microphones set up for the reception. Now we'll move it out here, set up some lights. Should look really good for the toast. It is a wired mic, so we can't go super far, but that means I don't have to worry about interference either. So it's a win-win. Private speaker right here. Have the couple standing right over there whenever they're talking. The background really is what's important, especially with like a head and shoulder toast shot. Thankfully, we have all these nice twinkle lights, so I'm hoping that Rachel can have the 135 on at f1.8. Really nice bokeh behind them while they're speaking. Should hopefully work. See how much range we got here with it.
Put a little piece of tape on the
Yeah, we can tape it down. Louder, talk louder.
Feedback.
Yell a bit.
Hello. Ah!
Great. Love testing things ahead of time. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is why I always bring a mic stand. I always bring a mic stand. You never know. Nobody brings mic stands. I bring mic stand. All right, time to set up reception light. Trying to offset some of this incredibly warm indoor lighting. I still have gum on my shoe. This is just, that must have been the biggest piece of gum. That's like 3 sticks. Got the little Aperture 60X. Love it. My favorite light ever. I'm thinking as far as dancing goes, DJ's lights are over here, blasting out this way. So I don't want to compete with that. I don't want to put my light on that side, even though I may move my light to that side for the toasts, but otherwise I want my light to be on the opposite side of the dance floor. So that way I have good clean light coming in on one side. If the DJ's lights are making everybody look green, I can still make everybody look a good color. So I'm gonna have my lights set up right over here behind you, and that way it's gonna be shining in here on the dance floor, have nice clean light on this side, and it should not be blasting into too many people. There's gonna be some people standing over there, but it shouldn't be too bad. Ooh, there it is. Sorry about that. This thing turns on automatically whenever I turn it on, and it's like, there it is, there it is. That's what I need. That's great. It's so warm in here, I want to have the light be bluer to offset and provide some color contrast. That should look really good. So we can go bright if we need to, go dim. We're not gonna need to go that bright though. We're gonna keep it down real low. Just what we need right about there. Yeah, should work real well, real well. Alrighty, so lights are now set up. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Pretty set up. Not 100% yet, but we're getting there. Let's go film some establishing shots. For establishing, especially for venues like this, I always try to look for a corner of the venue, can sort of add that 3D effect of it here. In this case, we have the nice flowers in front, so this is one of the best angles of the venue in my opinion. Get this little sign here, very nice. Unfortunately, they opted to include the large security sign right next to the building sign, but we'll work with it. It's all about weddings, working around things. Very nice. Right about there. Hilltop Event Center, Hereford, Texas. Oh, it is very bright. I'm looking directly into the sun to get this shot. My face is absorbing all of the sun's rays. Oh, it's just, Get a cornfield shot. Gotta have a good cornfield shot. Gotta love a good cornfield. We'll do a little walk too. Christopher Nolan right here. I would say that I'm the Christopher Nolan of wedding filmmakers, but I'm more like the Zach Galifianakis of wedding filmmakers, so I'll take it. You know, some venues you just gotta work with what you have. And it's like, there's some cars in the way, but we're documenting the day, and that nice man just closed the door for me, so it looks a little better. I now have some wide shots taken care of. Rachel also got a lot of tights of the flowers and florals that look really good. And so I'm feeling pretty good about the establishing that we have. Also, the cakes have just arrived. This is very important. We'll go get one shot of where this ceremony is going to be taking place. My camera thinks the chandelier over there is a face. Set up a little ceremony tripods. I was like, I've never seen bridesmaids in pajamas before. Rehearsal, right, okay. I'm dumb. Really casual wedding. Two tripods set up. The groom, Paul, also a filmmaker, asked me to film his wedding in 8K if I could, and he rented an A1. So we're gonna be shooting the ceremony in 8K. Why not? If I don't run out of memory card space, we'll see. Sounds like an hour and a half. So I gotta go set that up on the other side. We're getting close to ceremony time. Then the party starts. And by party, I mean stress. We got ye olde A1 here. Put it on. I'm not worried about using the mounting plate on the lens because this is only the f4 lens and it's really light, so we're looking good. Here we go. Question is, do we shoot in the 200 megabit 8K or the 400 megabit 8K? 400. Yeah, why not? Drunk with power. Sound system for this whole ceremony is terrible. It's just a very cheap system. So I've convinced the DJ to move his whole system out here for better audio for the ceremony. You're saving this ceremony, Jeff. You're a hero. I've never heard of the Musisic brand of audio equipment before. And there's a reason for that. It doesn't work very well. Not sponsored. Clearly. A ton. Yeah, I've already done that.
Yep,
Watch
there
out.
it is.
When you're doing the vows, will I
Yes.
just hold the mic?
Yeah, if you just want to hold it.
Or hand it to Paul?
Yeah.
We said like I'll hold it for him as
Yeah.
he's going,
Yeah.
and then he'll hold it for me.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
hold it out in one of
And
the
you can
cameras.
just
Yeah.
and you can step away like you did
grab
before
it
if you
first,
want
'cause I'll
to.
talk
And then you can
first.
just give it back to me when you're
Yeah.
perfect.
All right, it's 5 right now. We got 1 hour till ceremony. I need to start miking people here soon in about 30 minutes. There was a taco truck down the road. I kind of want to go to the taco truck, but I'm gonna wait. It's right there. Like, it's close. As most couples do, they have a cute little table here. Date night ideas. Put your date night ideas in the jar for them. I opted to fill this out as well, give them some helpful, constructive ideas. Just an idea. It's a good date, in my opinion. So we'll just put it face down. That way they don't know. We don't want them to know. There we go. Little surprise for later. Wonder if anybody else recommended that. It's so bright. So Paul wants to have his Zoom F6 with his wireless audio system recording as a backup. Fine with me. His wedding, he's a filmmaker, we can do whatever he wants. So we're gonna put a wireless transmitter on him and a wireless transmitter on the Efficient, and they'll be running into the Zoom F6 for 32-bit float audio, which should look very good, or sound very good. And then I am also going to mic Paul with a Tascam DR10L, the Efficient with Tascam DR10L, and I got some backup mics too, just in case. So lots and lots of microphones, everybody gets mics. Tascam DR10L, classic, the standard. Yeah, so great. All right, this is Paul and Monica wedding ceremony round 2 Efficient microphone. We're getting there. In a strange turn of events, they just pushed the ceremony back 15 minutes, and I'm all set up. So I'm sitting, rest time before a ceremony? This feels weird. It feels very weird, but very good to sit down for a moment. I'm not complaining. I'll take it. That's rolling. Recording in 8K, and I'm starting this camera 5 minutes early. I don't know how much space that's gonna take up. I'm wasting a lot of space just recording in 8K. I'm trying to deal with my shadow on this building. It's very hard to work around. And I think if I stay over here on the side,
I know I'm safe with you. I know I'm secure with you. I know your heart, your motives, your desires, and your intentions are pure and always with me in mind.
Well, Monica, you are no longer two independent people. We are now one in the eyes of the Lord. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. Paul, you've been waiting for this. You may now kiss your bride.
I love ya.
It is now my great honor and pleasure to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Paul Shaw-Bailey.
All right. Okay, got all the audio from the groom. Now I gotta grab the officiant, get the audio from him. And then we are cruising right into reception very quickly now too. So I gotta make sure my audio is plugged in for the reception. Ah, we're getting there. We're gonna do a prayer. I wanna make sure I have good light and audio for that. So setting up here just a bit. I'll dial this in whenever they do the prayer. Just checking stuff, waiting for the prayer to start. Any minute now, Rachel's ready for it.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we give you thanks today, Father. We thank you so much for the blessings that you've given us, Father, and we thank you for the celebration.
Here we are, on the edge of mystery. We long for a life of new discovery. Focus our eyes on the journey, stepping into the unknown, waving goodbye to our worry, and we're ready to go. We're
Grab that light for me. You're up, Slugger. Hold on, let me get this light set up here too. I want this over here, like so. All right. Step up close.
Has Paul knocked over a case of jewelry in Tokyo, and was it saved by an old Japanese woman? Yes, it was, actually. And there are many stories about Paul I could tell you, and I'll be over here at this table right here if you want to hear the really juicy ones.
Growing up, I have the best memories with my sister and my brother. We built tents, we played Super Nintendo all night.
Wow, past 48 hours have been nuts. I want to thank you so much for watching this BTS. with the A7 IV. Been a lot of fun. Love this camera. Very, very excited that it's coming out. And I think a lot of wedding filmmakers are gonna be very, very happy with it. Yes, there's a crop, but offsetting with the 16 to 35 millimeter lens can help, especially with f2.8. Otherwise, it's about time for me to leave, find a Whataburger somewhere, and then I have an 8-hour drive back home tomorrow. Texas, 8 hours, still in Texas. That's how big Texas is. Big state. Two quick things for you before I go. First, I want you to know that this is the second part of a two-part series all about Paul and Monica's wedding that I filmed with a Sony a7 IV. And if you haven't watched part one yet, you really need to, because it is a gorgeous elopement in the second largest canyon in the United States. There will be a link to that video down below, as well as a link to Paul and Monica's full wedding film if you haven't watched that as well. Also linked down in the description, you will find a link to this video's sponsor, MusicBed. If you film weddings like me, I'm sure you need to license music for your films, and one of my favorite places to license music is MusicBed. I've been using MusicBed basically since I started filming weddings, and in my opinion, they have some of the best music from real bands with real emotion. If you want examples, I'm excited to tell you that you've already heard some, because every single song that I've used in this behind the scenes video is licensed from MusicBed. With over 700 indie artists and composers offering record label quality music that covers a huge range of styles and genres, you're basically guaranteed to find something that matches the vibe that you want in your film. You've got Clay Finisand with a smooth, romantic voice that sounds like butter. Natalie Madigan, who melds a classic and new pop sound. And Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors, who provide the smoothest country vibes. Feels like home. There's just so much good music that isn't hard to find because their search tool has so many advanced features and they update their curated playlists all the time. So it's really easy to find new songs that not everyone has used yet. Oh, and they created a system called Sync ID, which automatically removes YouTube copyright claims for any music that you license through them using your subscription. All these songs that I've been playing in this video, no copyright claims. You and your couples won't have to deal with music copyright issues on YouTube, and that's amazing. Sound cool? Okay, use the link and the coupon code down below to sign up, and you will get your first month of an annual music subscription for free. It's a great deal. So, thank you very much to MusicBed for sponsoring this video. Also, I want to give a big thank you to my friends at Archaeus Creative for helping me edit this video. If they were not here to help me, you would probably never see this video, because these behind the scenes videos take so long to edit. But that's why I have my friends at Archaeus Creative. If you need help editing your wedding films, corporate videos, YouTube videos, literally anything, they would love to help you out as well. And if you use the link down in the video description, archaeuscreative.com/whoismatt, and tell them I sent you, they will give you 10% off your first edit. So, if you're struggling with your backlog, or you have part of the editing process that you hate, like color grading or sound mixing, regardless, no matter how big or how small the project is, Archaeus Creative would love to help you out. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.